Sorry everybody, I think we're back here. Only missed out on about 30 seconds worth of action here where nothing happened. Just a couple of exchanges of the puck. I apologize, the internet here at the Toledo Ice House is turned off, so I'm trying to use my phone from a bad spot. Either way, we're back to the action where the puck was just brought into the Fort Wayne zone and knocked down by a high stick. 6:30 left on the clock. 7-1 are the shots on goal, and nothing is the score. Puck is dropped, and it is won back by Toledo. As the Forts try to clear and are unsuccessful. We do get the puck out to center ice, and there's a battle right below me here. Derek Morgan tried to handle a hot pass from Ethan Vanderset and wasn't able to do so. Vanderset does dump it, attempted to dump it into the zone, and his attempt was knocked down by Fort Wayne. And Derek Morgan's attempt does get all the way through into the Fort Wayne zone, where it's taken by their defenseman and brought out past the blue line. Toledo couldn't clear in time in there, so you'll have an offsides. Face-off coming up right outside the Fort Wayne force zone. Puck is dropped, and it's pitchforked into the zone by Ethan Vanderset, knocked down by the Fort Wayne defenseman, and picked up here at center ice by number 53 for Fort Wayne. Comes in and tries a low shot that is blocked by Brady Curick, as Brady Curick face plants into the boards. Puck is then wrapped around, but it's not out until now. Shot on goal is saved by Carson Dirkmott, as Tyler Kemp tried to chip it up long, unsuccessful. Toledo went for a couple of line changes, but still somehow managed to hold the puck into the zone, where Tyler Kemp tried a wraparound centering try and was knocked down by 53 for Fort Wayne. Aiden Depew battles along the board there as he gets sandwiched by two blue jerseys, as Anthony Leach comes in to help out. There's the puck, come away with it by inching Leach. Leach tried to wind up right in the high slot, and puck was knocked down by a defenseman for Fort Wayne. Puck got all the way back to the blue line, where Curick sent it in with a slap shot, and Leach gives chase again. Puck is chipped out by Fort Wayne and picked up by Brady Curick, sent across to Weasel. Weasel's trying to knock it down and play it. Gets it into the zone, where it's quickly brought back out. Really good scoring chance there by Fort Wayne. They had both defensemen for Toledo were going after the puck and forgot about the backside man, who couldn't get enough of a stick on it to redirect it into the goal. Shot went just wide. Puck comes back out. It's at center ice, where Depew gives chase, and here's Weasel on the puck as Fort Wayne takes it. A saucer pass out to center ice. Number 23 for Fort Wayne can't handle it, but eventually gets it back and brings it into the zone and wraps it around the Toledo goal. Xander Kurt back there. He chips it up along to Weasel, trying to get the puck out, and it's sent back deep by the Fort Wayne D. We'll try the other side, where that's unsuccessful as well. A couple of dekes and dangles by number 10. He tries to get puck over to 21, but it's broken up, and now a 3-on-2 here for Toledo, as Weasel peels off for a line change. Fort Wayne's clearing attempt is knocked down, and they finally get it out. Toledo line of Ben, Ridings, and Rose are out, with Gould and Kurt on D. Puck is being volleyed back and forth, finally taken away by David Ben. Had a little bit too much on that. But Gould was able to hold his own and send a shot in just wide. Pass from Fort Wayne out to the blue line, and where it's cleared but never brought back in for an offside. Here comes Fort Wayne. Weak shot attempt blocked away by Jamison Rose, who battles along the boards for the puck. Toledo comes away with it. Bracken Buck now tries his luck at clearing it off the boards to his left winger. And Riding's pass was taken away by Fort Wayne. Another shot knocked down by Jamison Rose right there, as David Ben gets it and passes it off to Rhino Ridings, who gains the zone with his forward buddies. Sends a shot on the net right into the stomach of the goalie, who makes a nice stop, but gives up a rebound. Crossing pass by Fort Wayne is intercepted by Buck, where he dumps it back into the zone behind the Fort Wayne net. David Ben gives chase. And Fort Wayne eventually gets it out. Picked up at center ice here by Van Herset, who's being ridden on from behind like a horse. Gives it to David Ben, who winds up for a slap shot, but gets it knocked down. Out to Ben Egan, who then passes it down to David Ben. David Ben's man falls down, but he's on the puck, so Ben just says, get out of the way. Still a battle along the boards as Brady Kirk steps up, tries to rip a slap shot, but again, it's deflected by Fort Wayne. David Ben centering pass to Derek Morgan. Could not get the part of the stick he wanted. Over to Van Herset. And Herset kicks it around and tries the wraparound centering attempt, and it's in. Ethan Van Herset came around the net with what I think was an attempt to pass it out in front to Derek Morgan, sitting right on top of the crease. But the pass was knocked down and given right back to him, where he took his time and saw the goalie down on his pads and flipped it right up over his shoulder. Put it in the back of the net. We have a 1-0 lead for Toledo. 20 seconds left here in the first period. Shots are 10-3 Toledo. Fort Wayne gains his own, but quickly gives the puck up as it's cleared the length of the ice for an icing. Fort Wayne does get the face-off, wins, and puts two shots back-to-back right up against Carson Dirkmatt's leg pads, and time runs out on the first period. After one, we have a score of 1-0 Toledo. Prior to today's game between Toledo Cherokee and the Fort Wayne Force, we had out on the ice what looked to be some Toledo Cherokee players, not sure what age, but they were assisting what looked to be some new faces to the game of hockey. It would be some sled hockey players. The sport is gaining traction in the industry lately with military veterans and other people with disabilities who cannot use their legs to skate but still love the game and would love to play. Looks like a few of the kids that were out there today are just learning what the game of hockey was like, as they were being helped along by some of the what looks to be current Cherokee players from maybe some other teams. And back to the start of the second period here in Toledo, Ohio. Fort Wayne takes the puck into the Toledo zone, gets a wide shot that wraps around to David Ben, who takes it the length of the ice. Centering pass, just missed by Ryan Reddings. Good look, but just couldn't bury it. Here comes David Ben with a shot right off the glove of the Fort Wayne goalie. And the puck is out, hops over the blue line, and is taken here into the zone by Fort Wayne, where they get a 2-on-1 odd man rush. And Carson Dirkmatt made the first save, but the rebound came right out to the trailer for Fort Wayne, and he put it in the back of the net. We have a 1-1 game here. These two teams so far, regardless of the shots being 11-6 Toledo, are fairly evenly matched. They've each had opportunities and play with similar style. They spread out well and pass well. Speaking of passes here, Bracken Buck's pack is taken away by 74 for Fort Wayne, where number 81 tried a centering pass, nobody home, so Tyler Kemp takes it the other way. Kemp does a spin around pass, but nobody from his team wearing red is there. Bracken Buck pitched up, trying to intercept that pass, but was unsuccessful. So Fort Wayne gets it into the zone. Toledo comes right back out. Derek Morgan gains the blue line, takes it into the near side corner, and where he's tripped up by the Fort Wayne force player. Right winger for Fort Wayne does end up clearing the zone, where he's met there by Brady Keurig, and Keurig wins that battle. Puck then comes back around to Brady Keurig, who does gain the zone again and gets it deep. Taken here by 66 for Fort Wayne, who passes over to 74. He's met there by Weasel. He makes some changes direction, and all they can do from that point was ice the puck. 1-1, 12:54 left in the first. Face off to the left of the Fort Wayne goaltender. One back by Fort Wayne and passed up along the boards to their right winger. Stretch pass across is behind the force player. He's forced to go back and get it. So 53 dumps it deep into the Toledo zone, where Xander Kurt tries a slap shot off the boards. And could not be handled by Depew or Leach. So Leach sends it down. No icing here. And here comes Fort Wayne again. Chipped ahead for the Fort Wayne player, but nobody there to help him, so Van Egan taps it along off the boards and then gets it out to Weasel here. And it's center ice. Weasel lost it, but Depew is there to pick it up. Getting attacked from back and front. And here comes the puck back out to the Toledo Cherokee point. Egan tries the same move, and this time a little less successful. Leach retreats, drops it back to Keurig. Keurig off the boards here to Weasel. Weasel can't handle it, but Leach is there to pick it up. He gains the zone. And the puck comes back over to Fort Wayne. Defensive line change here for Toledo. And a couple of forwards. Brady Keurig steps up on his man to hold the puck in. But Fort Wayne is there. Oh, and a turnover almost there for David Ben right in the high slot, but he just couldn't handle it. Here comes Fort Wayne on the attack. Keurig sends a pass behind David Ben. where he corrals it, and we'll have an offsides. Puck won here and taken by Bracken Buck, who flips it deep into the Fort Wayne zone. Fort Wayne picks it up, banks it off the glass. The right winger couldn't handle it, so Buck dumps it in here behind the Fort Wayne goal. Boys are battling for it along the side, and Fort Wayne comes away with it. There's that pesky number 10 again. Comes away with a full head of steam and takes a shot on the ice, and Carson Dirkmaat just made an excellent save, and the scrap rebound was picked up and taken away by Bracken Buck, but Fort Wayne is still here on the attack. 10 sends a shot wide, where it's brought back around the other side by 23, who tried a jam shot, and Carson was there to meet him. Puck is being battled for over there. Comes away. Looks like Fort Wayne. Centering pass didn't make it. And, oh, a shot off the outside of the post for that pesky 10. Good little player. Meanwhile, Toledo breaks out of the zone, and deep pass is tipped, so no icing. Ridings, Rose, and Ben out there. Ridings is taken down from behind by his man. And Rose gives chase to 10, who passes it up. Now we have a one-on-one here. Kurt wins the battle between him and number 21, but Gould can't clear it as it flips off his stick. And here's a 2-on-1 that they could not take advantage of. Jameson Rose wraps it around to Ridings, who was looking for somebody breaking out in the middle. Nobody there except for Fort Wayne, and they drive a slap shot off of a body in front of the goal. Ben does finally clear the zone to Ridings. Ridings is going to take a quick slap shot to get it deep in the zone and get a forward line change. Fort Wayne now just sends the puck down, and it is taken by Xander Kurt, and a slap shot does not get out. Gets all the way out to their big 36, who puts a slap shot left of the goal. Tyler Kemp went for it, couldn't corral it, and it's held in by Fort Wayne. Xander Kurt does flip it up along the boards, where it's taken by Derek Morgan. Morgan does finally break it out. Is there for the mishandled pass by Ethan. And they collide and give the puck back over to the Force. Force number 36 comes right down the middle. He's met there by Xander Kurt. Knocks him around a little bit. The puck is still loose right out in front of the net after his shot. And comes away here with Kurt. Kurt takes it down the side, right underneath me, looking for a tripping penalty, and I think we're going to get it. Or a slash. So Toledo will be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. .758 left here in the second. Toledo just outside their own zone, looking to add a goal to their total. Here comes the faceoff taken by Toledo. Ben tries a mini slap shot as he gained the zone, and it went high over the net. Ridings there with Ben. Oh, Ben was tripped up with no call again. Another pass sent through the crease. Could not be handled by anybody from Toledo. And here comes 23 and 10. 10 does get a shocked off. Blocked squarely there by Brady Curick. Curick off the boards, then takes it himself. Goes around his own winger. Gains his own himself, looking for somebody to pass to. Sends one through, but nobody was there with him. So Fort Wayne clears the zone. Puts it all the way down on Carson Zerkma. He's forced to stop play. now up for Toledo, we have Xander Kurt, Ben Egan, Tyler Kemp, Derek Morgan, and Ethan Van Erset. As the puck is dropped and it's won by Toledo. Kurt does chip it off the glass, and looks like we're going to have a high stick. I think they had the wrong direction. There they go. Okay. It was a high stick by Fort Wayne, and they were about to drop the puck in the Toledo zone, and I almost took my earphones off to let him know what he was doing wrong, but he figured it out. So here we go. Puck won there by Fort Wayne, who takes it around the backside of their net and is met there at the blue line, but cannot hold his own. Puck comes all the way back out to Van Erset, who sends it over to Tyler Kemp. Can't handle the bouncing pass, and Fort Wayne does clear it all the way the length of the ice on the goalie of Carson Dirkmont. No icing. Xander Kurt sends a pass across, but it's only able to be picked up by 21 for Fort Wayne, but he loses it. Van Erset brings it down the side. That puck was sent through that blue part of the crease again, but nothing happening. So here comes Toledo again. Board battle down there. Hard to see who's involved, but Kemp comes away with it. Looking for something to do again. Gets tied up with his man, and here comes Fort Wayne. Back to even strength. As Toledo might have got one shot on that entire power play. Puck's deep in the zone there. Battled along the boards by Egan, and Morgan is there to support to come away, but his pass gets sent right out to 23 for Fort Wayne, who took a shot and it hit a body in front, but it was on its way right to the top right corner. And I don't think Carson would have had a chance because he didn't see it. Fort Wayne does lose the zone and then gained it right back. Number 10, that pesky 10, does try a centering pass. It hit the skate of Ethan Van Erset, who does follow up. Keeps after the puck. Again, sitting there, and now it's to the defenseman, who cannot get a stick on his slap shot. Body's going everywhere. It's like a yard sale in July. And we'll have a whistle for a puck out of play. 4:54 left in the second. 1-1 here in Toledo. Puck won here by Toledo. He cannot clear the zone yet, and now they do. Sent down the ice by Gould for an icing. Toledo's not very crisp on their passes today, as they've been behind or at the feet of the guys they're trying to get it to on a number of occasions. So here they go again. Weasel takes the face-off away from Fort Wayne and brought into the zone by Aiden Depew, where he gives chase down into the far corner. 64 pins it up against the boards, and Depew didn't have any support there to help him out, so it comes back out to the neutral zone. Brady Keurig delaying and waiting as long as he could to get Toledo out of the zone so there wouldn't be an offside, but eventually gets it in there. Comes the puck out of the Fort Wayne zone and down the ice to Brady Keurig. Keurig flips a pass to Anthony Leach, tips it and regains his own shot on goal from the far circle, put right into the glove of the Fort Wayne goalie. goes Toledo, wins the faceoff. Nice backhanded saucer pass by Ridings to Ben, but it just hopped over his stick as he was going to line up for a shot. Puck is still down in the corner there where Jamison Rose comes from behind, lifts the stick of the Fort Wayne player. And gets the puck back. A redirected shot goes wide of the net from Jamison Rose. And again, puck ends up behind the Fort Wayne net. Sent out in front there by Jamison, but could not get a stick on it. Was Toledo. Backhanded try from right in front of the goalie, point blank, goes wide from Rose. Rose sends another pass through that crease. Could not be handled, and puck is deflected back out here to center ice, where they're going to have an offsides. Rose was a little upset that he didn't wait just a little bit longer, but something tells me he was out of gas. He could not clear the zone. There's the face-off there. Taken into the Fort Wayne zone. Ben Egan gives chase. Fort Wayne does end up getting it out, where Morgan shot by Fort Wayne, was knocked down by Carson Dirkmott. A desperation dive there by Ben Egan. Stops that next shot by Fort Wayne, and another quick shot by 21 for Fort Wayne is blockered aside by Carson Dirkmott again. Dirkmott is on his game today. Another shot comes in, and it's deflected with the pad to Ben Egan. Ben Egan up to Derek Morgan. Morgan takes it down the length of the ice. Goes to work down there in the near side corner with Van Ursett. Van Ursett does take a shot, then it goes off the shoulder of the goalie and up over the top of the goal. Great shot, but it just did not happen. So the puck is brought all the way back out into Toledo zone, where Ben goes D-to-D with Keurig. Keurig banks it off the boards up to Tyler Kemp. Kemp's tempo off the boards failed, but Ethan Van Ursett was there to help. Defensive line change here as Toledo comes in off the bench. Still able to hold the zone on the Fort Wayne attempted clearing. Here they come, though. Got a 2-on-1 here with Gould trying to get back. Does so, uses his skate to get the puck intercepted from that crossing pass. Nobody knew where it was, but Carson Dirkmott ended up falling on it. 1:20 left here in the second period. 1-1 is our score. Face-off won by Toledo. Leach pushes it back to the back wall, whereas Xander Kurt rips it off the dasher board, and it's too hot for Aiden Depew. Leach goes face first into the boards, trying to win his battle with his man as the puck comes wrapping around and out in front, but none of the Fort Wayne players could get a stick on it. Fort Wayne sends it back again behind the boards. Or behind the net, excuse me. Fort Wayne is met there by Xander Kurt, where Leach chips it up to Depew, but Depew cannot handle the pass. Xander Kurt again with the puck, gets run off the puck by his man. And now they're going to call Toledo for what I believe is a check as well. So Fort Wayne will go on the power play, starting off in the Toledo zone. Toledo sends out Buck, Keurig, Rose, and Ben. Puck's dropped, one by Toledo, gets the crossing pass over to the defenseman 34, who lines up for a slap shot, but it's blocked aside by Carson Dirkmott. Back out to number 34 from a further distance, and doesn't get as much on that one. And it doesn't get through. Trying it again. Another slap shot tipped up in the air by Fort Wayne and over the back of the net. 23 came zipping around trying to work his magic. But he couldn't make it happen. So, run out of time here in the second period with the score 1-1. And Fort Wayne on the power play. And we're back to the action here in the start of the third period where Toledo is on the penalty kill. Face-off momentarily won by Toledo, but taken away by number 10 for Fort Wayne. Toledo does end up getting it out of the zone as Fort Wayne has to clear. Number 2 hits the brakes and dips and dazzles, but is taken off the play by Jamison Rose. Puck then comes back out again to center ice, where 2 Toledo players end up away with the puck. And Jamison Rose finally flips the backhand deep into the zone. 1 minute left on the power play for Fort Wayne. Big 36 tried to get over the line with the puck, but a couple of his teammates were there first. Offside. Derek Morgan wins the faceoff. Ben Egan ends up taking it and giving it back to Xander Kurd, who does flip the puck weakly out of the zone as Fort Wayne brings it back in. Ben Egan then takes it again and lightly flips it down the ice where there will be no icing on the play. Ridings knocks his man to the ice. No call on the play. And goes back and forth with 2 Fort Wayne players. Fort Wayne ends up getting it back out here to center ice where their player comes in and Derek Morgan comes in from nowhere to put a check on number 74. Not sure if he was going for the puck there, but he's going to get a penalty. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 11 seconds. Not a good penalty to take there as they did not have any support coming into the zone with them. It's like frying bacon with your shirt off. Don't want to do that. Here we go, 5-on-3 for 11 seconds. See if Toledo can peel this off. Puck is dropped and it's won back by Fort Wayne, but taken away by Jamison Rose, who will be off to the races here. Being hawked down from behind. Oh, and he put a shot right into the blocker of the Fort Wayne goalie. Not happy with himself. He's not back that quickly, so here comes another breakaway on the other side, where Carson Dirk does make a save for a puck that never got off the ice. Toledo's back to a 5-on-4. Another toe save by Carson Dirkmott on a lined up shot by number 10. Jamison Rose then gains the zone, but it's quickly batted back out by number 36. Ben Egan's mauling his guy right out in the high slot, but the puck is somehow put in by number 23 for Fort Wayne. Carson had it tipped off of his glove, and his glove knocked off his hand by the Fort Wayne player somehow, and they took advantage of that and put one in the goal. Two to 1 Fort Wayne here. Plenty of time left in this contest. 12:43 in the third. That was that penalty that came back to hurt us right there. Either way, we move on. 71, Tyler Kemp brings the puck into the zone as it's played off the referee along the sideboards and out by Fort Wayne. Quickly put right back in to Fort Wayne, where the puck is back, comes back out to center ice. Gould flips a pass that's supposed to get to Morgan, but it is intercepted. Backhanded pitchfork by Ethan Vanderset over to Tyler Kemp, but he's going to be outmatched by two Fort Wayne players. Puck comes out of the zone and back in. We'll have an offsides. Puck one back here to Egan. Egan up the boards to Aiden Depew. Aiden Depew lines up a shot and whiffs on it. It skipped away from him. But Egan is able to hold his own, where he takes a shot of his own, where it's kicked. Oh, and it's almost redirected by the Fort Wayne player into the goal as the goalie was sliding left, and the skate knocked it to the right. No harm, though, for Fort Wayne as the puck is being battled along the boards by Weasel and Leach. At Weasel's feet, he kicks it, but unfortunately the Fort Wayne player comes away with it. Xander Kurt pinches up, holds that puck, but everybody skated by it. Leach gives it back over to Fort Wayne, who chips it up and along the boards. Kurt brings it back, sends it up to Weasel, but the defenseman pinched past him to take the puck. He loses it, gives it to Weasel. Weasel loses it, gives it over to Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne gives a bad pass to Ben Egan, who chips it up to Aiden Depew. Depew sends it into the Fort Wayne zone, where he gives his own chase, comes away with the puck, kicks it, knocks it around. Nobody can get a stick on it. And there it is. It's a loose still right out in front of the net, but nobody could get a solid stick on it to put it back in the ice. It was bouncing around. Nobody could knock it down to get it past the goalie. Goalie was on all fours. Would have been an easy goal. Xander Kurt with his patented pitchfork off the glass and behind the Fort Wayne net. Sneaks back up again and pinches the puck to hold it where it is. Toledo on a line change here. See if they can hold the zone. Jamison Rose does. Comes away here, takes a shot high that the Fort Wayne goalie gloves down. .9:57 left here in the third. 2-1 Fort Wayne over Toledo. Puck dropped and won by Toledo, but taken away by Fort Wayne. Here comes number 21, tried a toe drag around Brady Keurig, but was unsuccessful, so the return is coming in here with Ben. David Ben centers it over to Ridings. Ridings tried to chip it up, but it went right into the chest of the goalie, for Fort Wayne. Now we're getting chippy down there, a little pushing and shoving after the whistle. Buck and Keurig on the back side of this line with Rose, Ridings, and Ben. Rose wins a face-off and a quick shot tried there by Ridings, but he couldn't get a solid stick on it. Seems to be the theory of the day. Pass ahead here to number 10. He's got a one-on-one here with Buck. Takes a shot, and it's gloved up by Carson Dirkmott and ended up on the top of the back of the net. So the whistle blows the play dead. Here we go again with another face-off. Taken here by Toledo and then Fort Wayne, and now Toledo and now Fort Wayne. Centering pass to number 10. He rips a shot right into the gut of Carson Dirkmott. Van Herset on the face-off. Wins it, tried to get it out of the zone. Could not do so. Xander Kurt falls down far side boards. Gould takes it and cannot get a solid stick on that pass. Knocked down by Fort Wayne, but taken by Ethan Van Herset. Given to the point of Fort Wayne where they get two quick shots. Neither of them get through. And the puck here now taken by Van Herset. Centering try there by Fort Wayne. They just cannot get a stick on it as well. The shot there from the point is knocked down by Derek Morgan. Here comes Toledo out of their own zone. Off the skate of Derek Morgan and back over to the Fort Wayne number 23, who gets tied up there with Xander Kurt and cannot come away with it. Derek Morgan with a full head of steam is trying to clear the zone and gets stopped up again over there by the boards. Alex Gould's winding around and lost sight of the puck as it came right back behind him. Another battle over there for possession of the puck here, and the puck is finally cleared out down the ice into the Fort Wayne zone. Puck is now taken into the Fort Wayne zone by Aiden Depew, who dipsies, dazzles, and loses the puck off the end of his stick. One too many moves there, and not enough shots. Fort Wayne's able to get it ahead, but it's taken away here. Here comes Depew again. Here it comes on a one-on-two, does rip a shot off. Rebound sitting right out in front, cannot be corralled by anyone, and it's cleared out by Fort Wayne. Egan takes it out down the ice, hits the brakes, redirects, comes in off the boards to Aiden Depew, gives it to Leach. Leach brings it in, takes a shot, and it flubs up against the outside of the back of the net, where Fort Wayne is there to corral it. Fort Wayne player falls down, but they still come away with the puck. 22's pass is knocked down by Aiden Depew and then taken by Aiden Depew, then given to Weasel. Weasel takes a right turn, tried to center it to somebody, but the only person that was there was in blue and green. Here comes Fort Wayne. They can't seem to get the puck on their stick either. So 22 is knocked to the ice, and Jamison Rose comes away with the puck. Tries a toe drag, but it's taken away there by 91. 91 tries to bring it into the zone, and Fort Wayne is then knocked down. Pass right to Jamison Rose by Fort Wayne. Here he comes. Makes a move on 91, goes around him, but support from 53 comes in and takes the puck away. Puck is then held in by Bracken Buck. Still being poked around. Nobody wants it. David Ben comes away with it and gets knocked down by his guy. Puck to clear the zone, goes right to Fort Wayne. And now Toledo has to go back and chase it. A shot from the point knocked down by his own man for Fort Wayne. So David Benn comes away. Looks to pass across to Ridings, who cuts across to take that pass, gives it back to Rose. Can't get another solid stick on it. Looks like it's a 1-on-4, literally. And the puck comes out. Vanderkert chips it ahead to Jameson Rose, and it was behind him, and he couldn't handle it. There's another cross-ice long pass for David Benn. Somehow there's always a blue and green jersey right in front of him when he gets it. Scrum along the boards, and Fort Wayne does get it out. 22 there chips it in and goes off for a change. Toledo ends up getting the puck out of the zone. Toledo looks like their forwards could use a line change. Fort Wayne defenseman's getting tied up between his own feet, but he finds the puck right on his stick there by David Benn, and here comes Fort Wayne. Taken down from behind. This is number 21. He could not get a solid shot off. Excuse me. So now Van Urset is in the battle over there. As Fort Wayne comes away with it. Takes a shot right up against the chest of Carson Dirkmaat. It's still a scramble for the puck as there are bodies on the ice. Here comes and shot by number 10, and it's up and over the shoulder of Carson Dirkmaat. It's as if everybody gave up on that one as the puck came out through the slot to the bottom of the circle where number 10 was now sitting there and put one right over Carson Dirkmaat's shoulder. Everybody for Toledo just seemed to stop playing, and everybody in blue and green turned it up a notch. Comes the puck here to Egan, takes it and chips it up, gets it knocked down and gets it right back to him. He's getting hooked from behind, but no call there, and 21 lines up for another shot. It's knocked down in front. And Tyler Kemp comes away here, and could have been an offside, was not. Drop pass there from Ethan Vanderset to Derek Morgan, but the shot goes wide. Vanderset's down and out on his knees. Doesn't look like he's got much left in the tank. Here's Tyler Kemp. Shot right into the glove of the Fort Wayne goalie, where Ethan Van Herset was looking for a rebound, but there was none to be had. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left for Toledo to tie this game up. 3-1 Fort Wayne. Face off one back to Toledo to the blue line where Gould sends it across, and not sure who that was to, but Fort Wayne intercepted where Toledo tried to get it back, but Fort Wayne comes away with it, chips it away from Fort Wayne. Tyler Kemp looking for something to do with the puck, drops it over to Van Urset. Van Urset over to Egan. Egan's going to line up and rip a shot there, and it was redeflected in the front, but it was knocked down by the goalie and then covered. Things getting a little testy here in front of each goaler. Anytime there's a stoppage of play, extracurriculars seem to be happening for a few seconds afterwards. Here's Toledo, wins the faceoff. David Benn cuts across from a bouncing puck, tries to take it, but it's taken away from him by Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne tries to come into the zone, puts a shot on goal, deflected away with a blocker by Carson Dirkmaat. Puck ends up again back behind the Toledo zone. Excuse me, Toledo goal. There's Xander Kurt, chips it ahead for David Benn. Then over to Ridings. Ridings has it stolen by here, number 2. Number 2 gets it to the red line and tried to dump it in. Puck came out and then touched back in by Fort Wayne. Face-off taken here by Toledo. David Benn down the right-hand side. He's going to try his luck at a shot. Hits the goalie, drops straight down in front, and he clears it. Fort Wayne on the return. And they cannot clear the zone, so Toledo takes possession. Here it is again. David Benn just could not get that pass, as it's going to go whistled for an icing. 1:27 left here in the third. Face off in the Toledo zone, won by Fort Wayne. Out to the point where he drops it down the boards to his left winger. Ridings again tries his luck with the stretch pass to David Benn, but it cannot be handled. Fort Wayne gets it to the red line and dumps it back in behind the Toledo zone net. Egan hits the brakes, fakes everybody out, and Fort Wayne takes the puck. Block shot there by Brady Curick. And a weak shot attempt in the air, caught and gloved down by Carson Dirkmott. 53 seconds left here in the game. Puck is dropped and won by Toledo. Xander Kurt goes around his own net, tries to chip it off the boards to his player, but it's taken by Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne then coughs it up in front of the Toledo goal, and Gould gets it out to center ice to David Benn. Benn taken down on the play, no call. .5 seconds left here in the game. Toledo just pulled their goalie. And as the faceoff is won, in comes to Jamison Rose, and then it's cleared out to the blue line by Fort Wayne. Rose tried a dangle move there where Fort Wayne knocked it down. 16 seconds left. Number 10 tries his luck at a ice length shot, and it goes in. 4-1, Fort Wayne. Ten seconds left here in the third period. And there's your horn. Three to 1 Fort Wayne. Excuse me, 4-1 Fort Wayne. Game over. Next game will start at 4:30.